Conway, Arkansas, my buddy Jeff Smith. The guy knows how to catch crappie.
Postman, it's tricky because these fish are coming out and staging. This lake is so shallow that they don't have deep water to stage in. They don't go to the edges. Here they go to a tree.
When you're going to fish in springtime for crappie, Mother Nature is one of the strongest elements you got to take in consideration. Those are eating size crappie, boy, right there. I put down, I feel that familiar bump. I thought I was dreaming.
Got it.
There we go. There's that for the first bite of the day.
Are you kidding me? The first drop? I mean, I fished out here for weeks and you didn't catch one on the first drop.
Down in the shade, bottom of the cypress, lift up, shake it slow, lift it, and hold it. Look at all this stuff. Beautiful looking cover. But they got a lot of options here, don't they?
Well, howdy. Here's one.
There's one. Oh boy, need a netter?
Let's grab that net. He's just big enough that he might give us some issues.
How's that, folks? I get the first one, then 1, 2, 3. I'm getting butt kicked.
Usually I'd fish real fast, but we're getting bit in here. So once you find a spot that's got him,
yes,
you
sir.
just stay on it. Get him?
Yep. That's a big fish, whatever that is, boy. Just that feeling of getting bit makes it all worthwhile, whether they're 8 inches or 2 pounds.
The great thing about Lake Conway is you don't need a boat with all this gear on it. A little John boat and a motor and a trolling motor, and you're good to go.
Look at trying to get out of here. Good luck with that, eh? Look at that.
I wish he'd have been a big one, but I don't know what we'd have done with him if we did. Now you're over the tree.
The water temps, 62?
Yep, 62.
That's
It's
nice.
fallen 6 degrees in the last couple of days, but something's got him turned on this morning.
Yeah.
Get him?
Yep. Crappie, your side.
Another white crappie.
I'm Rachel Shawn. Welcome to Conway for the annual Toadsuck Days Festival. It is held every year the first weekend in May, and we have numerous food vendors and arts and crafts and boutique shopping and a carnival, as well as musical acts.
Y'all come get them, we got them. Turkey leg.
This is our chicken on a stick, and it looks like that. You can walk around and you can eat it as you walk around and enjoy Toadsuck Days.
Visit Conway, Arkansas. The Conway Convention and Visitors Bureau would welcome you.
I'm Karl Kalonka, and this is my job. Traveling across North America in search of the best crappie holes while hooking up with some legendary crappie fishermen and a host of colorful characters along the way. Visiting some distinctive destinations and having opportunity to sample some very unique culinary cuisine. Now these have like roots coming out too, don't they?
They do.
There's one right there.
Troll him over here, Kyle.
I'm gonna need that net.
Yeah, got him. Got him.
There we go. There's that for the
kidding?
first bite of the day.
Are you kidding me? The first drop? I mean, I fished out here for weeks and you didn't catch one on the first drop. And here, Karl shows up. I'm telling him it's gonna be slow. We're gonna catch big fish. First drop, big white crappie.
Wow, Jeff, how's that for a start,
Are
dude?
you kidding me?
First drop,
There you
dude.
go. First tree we come to.
You know what? People say crappie fishing is fun, and it is fun when you're catching them. But I came back to Conway, my buddy Jeff Smith, to fish for big crappie. We're here, and this week we're going to show you post-spawn, not the greatest conditions, but we're after big fish. That was the very first drop. We can say with no conviction, right?
That's right.
Very first drop, he says, put it into the tree. Someday it changes. I did that, and I felt, hey, that's a fish. That's how we're going to start this week's show. In the box. I thought I was dreaming. Whack. One of my best fish of the entire trip. You know what I got that on too? That little joker.
Yeah, that joker. That bright color has been good lately. That chartreuse color.
Yeah. You got the bigger jig heads here,
Yeah,
don't
I got
you,
a
Jeff?
1/4 ounce on there. It's right here to fish this tree. This is the tree we want to fish right there. All the way around it. Oh, I'm coming in too hot. All right,
Did you have Red Bulls this morning? Did you have coffee?
I did. I'm a little amped up.
I should be the one amped up. I like fishing Conway. Like as much as you think, okay, maybe they're not biting them real hard, but
That's right.
it's that excitement of or achievement, I call it, you know?
That's right.
Fishing hard and then getting bit like that. Well, I hope that's a good sign.
So were you coming into the tree?
Yeah, and then as soon as I stopped, I wasn't jiggling nothing, thunk. You saw he ate it.
Yeah.
He had it good too.
Yeah, he did have it good.
When you're gonna fish in springtime for crappie, Mother Nature is one of the strongest elements you gotta take in consideration. From cold fronts, storms, rain, wind, you name it. And Jeff told me he went out practice and caught some good fish, so I was really looking forward to it.
Got him.
Yeah, good one?
There. Nah, he's not big, but he's a crappie.
Netter?
Nah, I can get him
No?
up here, Timmy.
All right. This guy is the crappie magnet. Seriously. He not only makes the baits, he knows how to find them, dudes. I tell you, that's a good fish, man.
Yeah, good fish.
Wow. That's a black?
Yeah. Colored
Nice.
up a little bit too.
I'll help you put him in the box, okay?
All right.
I remember last year, you told me just to go and put him in the box.
That's right. Put him in a box.
That's 2. Not too bad. What are we fishing, 10 minutes?
That's right.
Conway.
Before Karl got here, I went out and fished this lake several times, and we were catching really nice white crappie. Not big numbers, but really nice crappie. Post-spawn, it's tricky because these fish are coming out and staging. This lake is so shallow that they don't have deep water to stage in. They don't go to the edges. Here they go to a tree. And so that's what's so unique about this lake. People go, well, I'll go fish that spot out. You can't, because this tree is gonna hold a different fish tomorrow than it has today.
Right, it's almost like a
Because
river in trout,
It
right?
is. Exactly. They'll move in and out. And so this lake, as you fish the whole thing, 12 foot is about as deep as you'll get. And so there's no deep water for them to go to. So they'll come out of these channels right here and stage at the mouth of them. And that's what we're seeing right now at post-spawn. They're coming here, but we're finding them in the middle of the lake right now too. They're going out post-spawn and setting up tight on these trees. So
Cool.
hopefully
So-
we'll find them just like that today.
And the sun's supposed to get up to what, about 70 today?
It's gonna get to 70 today, yeah. Yeah.
It's just turn them right on.
That's right.
Like, how can it get any better?
Oh man. About a 2 or 3 pounder right here would be better.
Yeah, man.
Here's one.
There's one. Oh boy, you need a netter?
Let's grab that net. He's just big
Yeah.
enough that he might give us
All
some
right.
issues.
Get that net, Carl. Ah,
Got him.
boy. Yes, sir.
Good deal.
Another black,
Another black. Not a giant fish, that's all right.
but it's a netter.
He's a netter.
Fish
He's
for the
just
box.
Fish in the box.
Another thumper.
Yeah, he ate it down deep. You got him? I'll get it set up for
Got
the
him.
next one. Good deal.
Okay. Crappie on Conway. Exciting as hell, man. Woo!
This lake has big fish, and consistently when we use small jigs, you know, you catch smaller fish. So we went to bigger baits before he got here, and bigger baits were catching bigger fish. Usually I'd fish real fast, but we're getting bit in here. So once you find a spot that's got them,
Yes,
you
sir.
just stay on it.
Yes. Because I did miss that bite back there. That's a fine line. Find the bottom, lift up, sometimes 5 feet, 7 feet, down the bottom, lift up slow, just hold it. Swim in it. Let them tell you what they want.
That's right. And this lake is weird. It can change even during the day, but most of the time it'll stay the same if they want it coming away from the tree. But right now you can tell they're at the base of those trees.
Yes. And somewhat aggressive because they're eating.
Yeah, they are eating, there's no doubt. I was swimming that one away from the tree when I caught it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. There he is. Little crappie.
There he is.
Oh, my trolling motor must be on. Something happened here. Oh, I hit the button. Done it. It's all right, it's where we wanted to be anyways. We'll throw him in the box too.
Okay.
Sit right here where we're sitting is great because you can fish all the different areas.
How's that, folks? I get the first one, then 1, 2, 3. I'm getting butt kicked. Now he's catching fish, I'm catching fish. The world is grand. Thank you, Lake Conway. Putting it down by the trees, shaking it. Those fish are doing what they're supposed to do, and we're getting all kinds of size, white and black, and I'm having fun.
One thing you gotta remember about Conway too, if you find a color they like, you don't leave it. Because normally I wouldn't fish the same color on both of us, you know what I'm saying? That way we could see if we could catch different fish.
Got him? Look at that thing run. Where were you
There's a
fishing?
stump right there.
What were you fishing? And I'm fishing the good tree,
I
and
didn't
you
tell
get
him
fish.
about that one.
Oh, you in a net?
No, he's not that big.
Okay. You see that? That's what good friends do. He gives me the good tree and he catches one on a stump.
I can swim him up here to us. Got it.
Man, look how he grabbed that too.
Yeah, he smoked it.
Look at that
Another
inside there.
black crappie.
Look at that.
That B&M shirt's gonna smell right. That's how I want it to smell.
There you go, sir.
Wait.
Another crappie for the box. Black crappie. Conway's getting it done, boys. With the crappie magnet. Awesome. And it's only going to get better. Think about that. The potential, when they want to bite, I don't care what happens. Anything else in the world can just be at peace right now because we're catching crappie. Beautiful day, and we're alive. What else could you ask for? Let's get back. I'll tell you what I'm going to ask for is me getting bit next. Okay? Me.
The interesting thing about it, we're catching black crappie. All the pre-fishing I'd done, zero black crappie until the day before Karl gets here. We caught a couple black crappie, and now a lot of black crappie. Didn't know what I meant at first, but I think it means the summer pattern starting, which means slower bite, and we gotta work hard.
So far, so good. 7 feet of water right off the bat, we're catching fish. We're moving around, did some 4 to 5 foot. Got one fish, a couple fish, missed some bites, but Jeff's got it just panned out at 7 feet of water. Maybe the clusters, maybe the isolated trees, whatever it takes, we're gonna do it. I gotta take this off, it's getting warm. Stick around, we'll be right back after these very fine words from our supporters, partners, friends, and people that like you too. We'll be right back.
Rachel Shawn. Welcome to Conway for the annual Toadsuck Days Festival. It is held every year the first weekend in May, and we have numerous food vendors and arts and crafts and boutique shopping and a carnival, as well as musical acts Friday night and Saturday night.
Hey, I'm Sally Lieblong with Spring Hill Concessions here in Conway, Arkansas at Toadsuck Days. We are selling chicken on a stick and corn dogs, fresh squeezed lemonade. We've been here at Toadsuck Days this will be our 24th year, I believe. And our main product that we sell is our chicken on a stick, and it's white breast meat, dill pickle and onion. We stick it on a batter, and we have our own batter that we dip it in, and then we deep fry it. And it looks like that. It's got the white breast meat, the dill pickle and onion, and our own batter that we dip it in and deep fry it. So you can walk around and you can eat it as you walk around and enjoy Toadsuck Days.
Toadsuck Days is a family festival. We have lots of activities for children, including our World Championship toad races that are held throughout the weekend.
This is our 5th year at Toadsuck Days. We're always very excited about the crowds that come out and the exposure that we get with our business here, as well as just passing out a lot of smiles. With Cone Ice, this is always a big hit.
And as well as being a family festival, we also donate a large portion of our money raised at Toadsuck each year to education through college scholarships and pre-kindergarten educational programs.
Y'all come get them, we got them. Turkey leg. We didn't buy them to take them home.
Conway is a city of about 60,000 people, and we are one of the fastest growing cities in the state of Arkansas. We have 3 colleges in town and a really young median age. So always something going on in town, lots of youth sporting activities, as well as Toadsuck this weekend. We've also got 300 youth sports teams in town for baseball and basketball tournaments. So it's always a fun and busy weekend. If you're interested in some great crappie fishing, as well as a fun town to spend some time in when you're off the lake, visit Conway, Arkansas. The Conway Convention and Visitors Bureau would welcome you.
When some people say, you know what, you fish like a woman, don't fish like a girl. In crappie fishing, that's not a derogatory statement, because you know what? Every woman or girl I've ever fished with they catch fish, especially crappie fishing. And you say to yourself, why is that? Patience. Women have patience, and especially with crappie, you got to learn, unless they're totally suicidal and aggressive, to slow down. And women, they just have a certain knack when they fish, whether it be for smallmouth, walleye, etc., species that sometimes take a bit more patience. They cast that tube jig, let it sit there for a bit longer than you think it should stay there, and they're catching fish. You know why that is? Because they're patient. So when it comes to crappie, my tip is fish like a girl, and that's a good thing.
Early in the morning, it was thump, thump, thump. Black crappie, small fish in the shallow water, and then it stopped. The bite kind of stopped for a while. And then later on, I decided to go out to the middle of the lake. As the summer pattern starts, the fish on this lake will go to the middle of the lake on the trees. And so we went to the middle of the lake, a little bit deeper water, went from 7 to 8 feet deep around these cypress trees. And the first tree we stopped, bam, there he was. Got him?
Yep. Oh yeah, good crappie.
fish?
Good crappie.
Got him!
Yes.
Way to go,
Nice.
way to go, Carl.
Nice. Love that feeling, exactly like you said. Bottom, hold it. And I was swimming it out a little bit, and all of a sudden, just the weight. You know that? No bite, just the weight.
Just the weight.
Just the weight.
Huh.
That's how those big crappie can eat, right?
That's exactly
They
right.
know how to do that. That's a nice fish.
It's a nice fish.
Nice thick back.
Yeah.
Look where he's got it. I'm going to show you real good here. You think he wanted that? Look at that hook penetration. Right up through the nose. Like there's no way, unless that fish or your line or something's frayed, is that fish going to come off. Like that fish was made for TV. Right there. Look at nice pan-sized crappie. They got nice backs here. Lake Conway, man, takes some effort, but when you get them, they can be like that and a lot bigger. Let's put her in the box too. Now that's one of the best things about crappie. There's so many ways to fish for them. Spider rigging, long line, corks, you name it. But the single poling, one-on-one, I'm telling you, you gotta experience it. And there's always opportunities here to catch crappie. You just gotta get here.
Got him, that's a crappie.
Is it?
He's not very big though, but he's a fish.
Netter?
Yeah, probably worth it.
Oh boy.
Catch him for me.
Another white.
All right.
Hitting blacks and whites today, huh?
Yep.
Look at the colors on her.
Pretty fish.
Oh, she took it down deep, didn't she?
Yep, she thumped that baby.
Go on, Jeff. Look at the colors under there. Hey?
Yeah.
All dark. Wow.
Pretty fish.
But skinny.
Yep.
Spawned out and stuff, huh? Put her in a box for you, huh?
Right on the bottom, I came up just about 2 or 3 inches and thump, right there.
Gotcha. In the box.
The great thing about Lake Conway is you don't need a boat with all this gear on it. A little John boat and a motor and a trolling motor, and you're good to go. Because all you're doing is finding these clusters of trees and fishing them at the base, especially in the spring and early summer, and they'll be there. Got him. Ooh, good fish, yeah.
Atta boy. Grab that net.
Not hooked very good.
Here's the pandemonium here. There we go.
Got him.
Another crappie.
Not a giant fish, but a decent fish.
White crappie too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's some in here.
Let's see, look at that. Look what just happened.
Just popped out. I knew he wouldn't hook very good.
Popped out of there. Put them in the box with the other ones. Cool. Let's cut it there. Look where we are. Hey, you think this is easy? It's not easy. But is it fun? It's fun. Because that sense of achievement, getting it in there, dropping it in, waiting. How many times we drop? Hundreds? That's the result. That's what it takes sometimes. Let's put them in a box.
You know, there's people that will say that I'll use this color jig and that's all that I use, and it'll stay with a certain color. You know what I say about those guys? They're not very smart, because if they fish a lake like this, you realize you've got to change colors. The week before Karl got here, it was silver glitter type colors. It was just constant, that type of color. When we started out, it went right back to that pink head and silver glitter body, and they hit that very well. I switched to a black and silver and they hit that one. But I went through a lot of colors that they would not touch. One thing you got to remember in crappie fishing in general, but on this lake, switch colors till you find what they want.
Now he's in the war zone.
See?
Yep. Crappie, your side.
Another white crappie. Deal. Right where we thought he was going to be, isn't it? Isn't that awesome?
Jeff said, that's where he's going to be. How many times I put it in there? 2, 3 till I got it in the right spot,
right up to the tree.
And then when it wasn't by the tree, he wouldn't chase it out. But when I got it by the tree and I swam it a bit, thump. The traditional, good old thump. No bragging size fish, but beautiful crappie. Jeff, how many people you know in the United States would keep crappie like those?
Oh my goodness.
About
Go
60
for it.
million?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Exactly right.
So that's where we're gonna put them in the box. Those are eating size crappie, boy, right there. Eating size crappie. You know, this is my second time to Conway, Arkansas, and fishing this lake in the cypress trees with Jeff, and it's just a really good time. You know, good meals, good laughs, catching some fish, some excitement and stuff, and to me, that's what crappie fishing is all about, having fun with good friends in good locations like Conway, Arkansas. And a very big thanks to the Conway Convention and Visitors Bureau in Conway, Arkansas. Visit conwayark.com. Accommodations for the staff of Crappie Kings TV provided by Comfort Inn and Suites in Conway, Arkansas. Crappie Kings Television, presented by B&M Poles. Wherever fishing takes you, B&M has been there. Strike King Lure Company. Power Pole, shallow water anchors. Visit us at crappiekings.com.